Hey, functional bodybuilders, we're going to review the Pendlay row for you today. This movement was named after Glenn Pendlay, who has passed away in the last couple of years. He was a strength coach, somebody who coached Olympic weightlifters in the United States, and he introduced this exercise. What I've taken from it, and the reason I like to use it, first let me review kind of the form and the setup, and this will lead into kind of my main point as to why I like this exercise. The Pendlay row is a bent over row that starts on the ground. So you're not hovering the bar off the ground like a traditional bent over row. It starts connected to the floor. And I believe that he introduced this for his Olympic lifters because this is the start position of the clean. When you are getting set up for the clean, you want to create lots of tension on your hamstrings, glutes, low back, upper back. And to maintain this position while performing a strong row, lat and upper back engagement, that was going to translate very well to a powerful pull in the clean. So that's why I like to use it. By starting on the floor, you get a momentary break off of tension, but then you have to build the tension in your posterior leg muscles and in your back, your low back and your upper back before pulling. So Pendlay rows are performed in this way. In order to perform a good Pendlay row, you need to have good flexibility, good mobility. You need to be able to get into this position with your hips elevated and a flat back so that now you have this straight line between your shoulder and your wrist where you can pull freely and not have your knees in front or over the bar. If you struggle to get into this position, you actually may find coming from the top and doing an RDL down into a bent over row position, this might be more accessible for you. If you're finding that when you go to the ground, now your shins and your knees get in the way, you could find that frustrating. So maybe going to that mid shin or just below the knee bent over row position would work well for you. If you're trying to build up the flexibility for that, remember, what we're aiming for is to push the knees back, raise the hips slightly, and maintain a flat back. If you're having a hard time getting there, then potentially put 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch plates underneath the bar, raise it up so you can learn that position from a little bit higher spot and you won't have as many mobility challenges. Those are my tips on the Pendlay row. I hope they help. We'll see you next time.